One of the first things you hear when you join the media industry, or when you're into the media space, when you're trying to be a content creator, maybe be a videographer or be a video editor, all of that, one of the first things you hear is that you don't need fancy gadgets, you don't need XYZ gadgets, you don't need this gadget, you don't need gadget. Now, this is true to an extent. Now, the extent to which it is true is that you don't need the gadget until you have maximized the one that you have, right? Until you have maximized the one that you have. You always need to maximize the best out of what you have before you now add more to what you have, so that you don't cause more problems for yourself. More gadgets equals to more problems, right? One of the first things that I have experienced while creating content, especially as a videographer, is the use of gimbal. Now, the first thing you notice as every videographer use is the gimbal, right? But the essence of the gimbal is to give you stable shots, stable shots, right? But you don't really need it most of the time. Correct? You don't really need it most of the time. You can have your shots without a gimbal, and that was one of the first things that I encountered. That was one of the first experiences I learned. They say experience is the best teacher. So that's one of the first experiences that I got. As a videographer, you don't really need a gimbal to start shoot. You need a good quality camera, obviously, because it's videography. You need 4K and high resolution, right? So yeah, if you're starting out as a content creator, as a media person, whatever it is you're trying to do, and you're just scrolling and you say, oh, you need so light, you need this light, you need the gadget. My advice for you is to just start with what you have. Start with what you have. The more you have, when you've maximized what you have, then you can add more to it. Yeah. Also, I'm a wedding videographer, by the way. In case you need a wedding videographer to shoot your wedding for you, those shots, cinematic wedding videos, I got you.